Next person up to speak is Miriam Gordon. Mary's from the Clean Water Action Network.
Hey, bag monsters and everybody else. I'm Miriam Gordon. I'm the California Director of Clean Water Action. We are a national nonprofit with offices in 17 different states. We have 1.2 million members, 60,000 in California, and since 1972, we've been fighting for clean water and healthy communities across the country. And I want to talk to you today about why it's so important to support Assembly Bill 1998. What are the problems caused by these 19 billion plastic bags that we're consuming each year in California at a rate of 600 bags per second? Am I too close? Yeah. The majority of these bags end up in landfills or as litter. And despite our statewide bag recycling program, we've only managed to recycle 5% of all this bag waste each year. We can't recycle our way out of this problem. The real solution is to stop using this single-use garbage. From cradle to grave, disposable plastics are a threat to clean water and healthy communities. Now, how many of you have heard about the trash in the Pacific Gyre? Woo! It's a terrible problem. All of our land-based plastics that run off of our land in rainstorms and get blown off of land from open landfills and garbage dumpsters, a lot of it, 80% of the ocean-based trash, plastic pollution, comes from land. And most of it is single-use, fast-track plastics. So the solution really is to stop making this stuff, and that's why we want to focus on reusable bags. What are the impacts? Well, from cradle to grave, plastics are a major threat to our environment. Wildlife gets entangled and ingests plastic. 267 marine species have been known to ingest or get entangled in plastic. 86% of all sea turtle species, 44% of marine mammal species, and 44% of all seabird species. And it's not just the big stuff. When plastics float around in the marine environment, they degrade into smaller and smaller pieces. They can eventually become microscopic, and they do. So that means that filter feeders like jellyfish and baleen whales are filtering the plastics while they're trying to get nourishment, as well as birds and fish eating the plastic pieces. People say, well, why don't we just go out there and clean it up? It's not something you can clean up because it's diffuse. It's little pieces and big pieces spread across thousands of miles of ocean. And it's not just the Pacific Gyre. There are 11 gyres in the oceans in the world, and the research shows that it's everywhere. Plastic waste is everywhere. And another problem is it's getting into our food web, into the human food chain, because when plastic pieces float around in the marine environment, they absorb all of the pollutants that are in our waterways, all of the pesticides and all of the chemical additives in cosmetics and pharmaceuticals and all the products that we use day to day in our computers. Everything we use has toxic chemicals in it. It all eventually makes its way into the waterways. And plastics absorb these pollutants. Plastics have been shown to absorb up to 1 million times the amount of background levels of pollutants in the marine environment. And then when a fish eats it, or something in the food web eats it, they can bioaccumulate into the marine life. And if you eat seafood and a sea-based diet, you are probably eating some of that plasticizers and plastic contaminants. There are a lot of other impacts as well associated with plastic pollution. Disposable plastics perpetuate America's dependence on oil, which is part of our, which is feeding the need for us to drill offshore for oil. And we have 8 million barrels of oil are needed to produce the 19 billion bags that we use in California each year. Well, what's the solution? By switching to reusables, we can reduce the consumption of single bags by 95% and litter by 96%. We would also reduce California's carbon emissions by 482 million pounds every year. And this stuff is costing taxpayers money. We spend billions of dollars each year cleaning litter off of streets, parks, beaches, creeks, and waterways in California. If we switch to reusable plastics, we will save all this contamination and save our taxpayer dollars. In San Francisco, we've already done that, and our streets are less littered. Yes, litter audits show that our streets are less littered with plastic bags. And we've also given people a real tangible action, something that they can do every day to save the planet. So how cool is that? We're all part of the solution in San Francisco, in Fairfax, in Malibu, in Santa Cruz County, in China, in India, in Ireland where they passed a bag fee or a tax, in Washington, D.C. where they passed a tax and fee, sorry. And it makes everyone part of the solution every time you bring a reusable bag. Clean Water Action is proud to be part of this movement. We have a Taking Out the Trash campaign, and we're working with communities all around San Francisco Bay to prevent polystyrene and plastic bag use and to get businesses involved in being part of the solution. We hope that you will too. If you already haven't gotten a reusable bag, now's the time. And if you haven't contacted your senator, do it today. Right now, our lobbyist is in Sacramento. She's at the Assembly Appropriations hearing, waiting for that bill to come up to find out whether this bill gets out of committee and onto the Senate floor. So if I get an update, I'll let you know as to whether the bill passed or not. But you should take action right now and call your senator. Thank you.
Thank you, Bag Monsters. I am so appreciative of you guys being sweaty out here and being with this and being here. We have 2 more speakers that will be quick, and we will rally around Emily Utter from Save the Bay, who's going to give a quick local perspective.
Thank you so much, everybody. I've worn these costumes before. I know you're roasting. And thank you so much for being here. It's so great to see so many people here in support of AB 1998. I will keep this short, but I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Emily Utter. I'm the Policy Associate at Save the Bay. We're the oldest and largest regional organization working to protect and restore San Francisco Bay. So here in San Francisco, we've already seen the positive effects that the plastic bag ban has had. The city of San Francisco estimates that 100 million fewer plastic bags are ending up in our waste stream, and that means 100 million fewer bags that could end up in San Francisco Bay. Save the Bay estimates that more than 1 million bags enter San Francisco Bay each year. 1 million bags in our beautiful bay that we all just walked by. It's clear that we need to do something about this problem. AB 1998 provides an easy and practical solution by banning plastic bags and placing a charge on paper bags. Similar laws have succeeded in our nation's capital and around the world. It's time that California joined the more than 50% of the world's population that already has a ban or a fee on plastic bags. If China can do it, so can California. 1 million bags in San Francisco Bay is 1 million bags too many. Save the Bay and our 25,000 supporters strongly urge the California State Legislature to move forward with AB 1998. Ban the bag!
Thank you, Emily. Our gracious host, Carolyn from Ghirardelli Square, would like to come up and say some words. Let's give her a big round of applause. She's been very supportive.
Hi, again, I'm Carolyn, and on behalf of Ghirardelli Square, I just want to take a quick moment to say we're excited to support this lovely event and be the host venue this afternoon. When we were first approached by Andy Keller's team, we were instantly intrigued. Andy's Bag Monster has had a presence at our annual Ghirardelli Goes Green events for the past 2 years, so we knew the visual impact of the monster costume. And seeing so many monsters on the square and out on the bay today, it was a remarkable sight. Beyond the visual impact, we are also proud to support the issue at hand. As part of the recent revitalization of this historic square, implementing green practices has been a priority for us. I'm pleased to say we have made great strides with the introduction of comprehensive recycling and composting programs, and by working with our amazing retail tenants to encourage them to the use of recyclable and reusable shopping bags. Another accomplishment that we're proud to call attention to is that we recently switched out the 2,300 plus light bulbs in the iconic Ghirardelli signs, even the giant one that you see up above, to energy efficient LED bulbs. This saves 89,000 kilowatts of energy annually, and that converts for us a $14,000 savings. So on behalf of Ghirardelli Square, thank you all for coming out this afternoon, and thank you to Andy and his team for inviting us to take part. We wish the Bag Monsters an impactful tour across this country and hope to welcome you all back to Ghirardelli Square soon.
All right.
Woo! Thank you. I was walking around and I got a dolphin stuck on me, and I know this may sound strange, but I think we should see what it ate. I think we should see what it ate and make that visual statement. I would like to thank you all for coming out, and our gracious hosts and the speakers that came out and all the groups and individuals that came out to support. As I mentioned before, that you may have heard, I'm going to be taking this vehicle and going across the country, taking this Bag Monster visual on a tour to show the rest of America what it looks like to consume plastic bags. And I hope you'll support me in this. I'm going to be blogging about it at bagmonster.com, and I hope that you can blog about it, tweet about it, tell your friends about it, so that we can truly raise awareness of the issues surrounding single-use plastic bags and get people to feel it in their heart what it means to use these and make a positive change for the environment. And thank you very much. So I need a Bag Monster. I need a Bag Monster volunteer to help me see what this poor little, I think it's a dolphin ate.
There you go, hold it.
Okay. Poor little dolphin. As Bag Monsters, we don't mean to hurt you, but we really have no choice.